Hello there, and welcome to another UCM Esports weekly recap. For this week, we'll be covering UCM Red and UCM Black's Rainbow Six Siege games for the third week of February. First off, we're going to be taking a look at UCM Black, and starting off with their CEA game, UCM Black won against St. Louis University. The game started with UCM Black's map pick of Consulate, which resulted in a loss for UCM Black. Then Slew's map pick of Coastline. UCM's defense was just not strong enough, and their attacks were not enough to turn the match around for UCM's Black favor, which resulted in a match of being 0-2, a loss for UCM. For CER6, it was actually kind of funny enough a rematch for UCM Black, as they were going against Illinois State University JV, their first opponents in the Face-It tournament. Similar to CR6, it started off with UCM Black's map pick of Consulate, which ISU seemed to know as they brought some really solid defenses to the table that UCM Black was not ready for. ISU's maps Oregon was a bit of a better show for UCM Black, able to take a few more rounds out of ISU, but in the end it did not matter as ISU closed the match out 0-2 for UCM Black. Finally, for UCM Black, we're going to take a look at the Face-It tournament that was against Drexel Gold. This was a bit of a later match for UCM Black due to a reschedule, but it was still just as intense. UCM Black decided to pick Clubhouse first instead of Consulate. Though due to some poor decisions and pushes, UCM Black fell right into DU's hands, bringing the map score 3-7 for UCM Black. The next map was Oregon, and UCM Black gave DU a great fight, but unfortunately, the end result was still a loss for UCM Black. Hopefully next week UCM will bring the fight back and score some wins to bring us home. Now looking at UCM Red, we're going to take a quick look at their CEA tournament where UCM Red faced against ATU. To put it simply, this was a very fast match because after the second round, one of ATU's players lost connection to the lobby and ATU decided to take a forfeit. Now moving on to UCM Red's CR6 game, let's just say there's a lot more content here to look at, as they were against St. Mary's. The first map was Clubhouse here, and it looks like UCM was really ready to go on this map as they had some really great defenses and really great attacks here, bringing the map with an early lead of 7-2. Though for the second map, it was quite a different story as St. Mary's was really ready to play on this map as they just had some really great defenses and attack as well, and it was just too much for UCM Red, and St. Mary's took the map 7-4. The final map came down to Oregon, and UCM Red took defense first and showed St. Mary's how to defend and to attack Oregon, but really good 7-2 score to end CR6 with a 2-1 win for UCM. Lastly, we're going to take a look at UCM Red's Face-It game, which was streamed to our Twitch page and should be available to watch on our YouTube page as well. The first map was Clubhouse, and oh boy did both teams know how to attack this site. And it was an extremely close match, but fortunately UCM Red was able to secure the win 7-5 on Clubhouse. The next map was UCM's pick of Oregon, and UCM Red seemed to have a better overall plays here, but it was still pretty close with a 7-4 win here for UCM, securing them the spot in playoffs for Face-It. Be sure to follow our social media and find out when Black and Red are playing and what our other teams are up to as well, and enjoy the rest of these highlights.